It's a bright, sunny, cold day, our last day here in London, Ontario. It's the final day of competition here in London. Right now, it is anyone's game. Now watch the angle back and move it, and far enough. Perfect, great shot. North America are hanging on to a slim lead, but the score can change quickly, especially when there are more points to play for. Sunday Skins kicks off this afternoon. Can the world snap their 6-year skid, or will North America's reign continue? The Continental Cup is next. It is the Western Fair, and we are at the Sports Centre here in London. As we come inside on this Sunday afternoon to say hello, Canada. Nice to have you back. Cheryl Russell alongside. We wound up the team play last night with, I think, our best game of the event so far, and what many handicapped to be a preview of the gold medal final. Cooey against Edine, and this was Cooey in 3.
Made a beauty with his first one, a little soft shot to Barry, and looked at this bullet, and he knew he had that catcher for 4.
And he picks up the 4, but Nicholas Dean, how does he handle it? Well, he responds.
No, you just know Nicholas is never going to go away. This was a tough shot. It was the straighter side of the sheet if you overthrew it. Threw the perfect way to get some finish once he gets by the guard for his 3.
And this was in the 4th. Now they go to the break, they come out, but in 6. Edine makes the mistake. He needs to angle that stone, the red rock, top edge of the 8, angle it back to catch the shot stone, but a little heavy and runs it by. And so it led to a steal of 2 and eventual handshakes and a win for a very impressive Kevin Cooey, who picks up a point for Team North America. Other games, John Schuster, Peter de Cruz, Americans, Swiss Olympians, they split the point. Silvana Tiranzoni wins 9-4 over Michelle Englot. Englot has struggled badly here, and she, of course, will beat Team Canada at the Scotties in Penticton. What does it all mean? We head into this final day, Team North America with the 1-point lead over Team World, and today, on the final day of play, it's all about skins. Each end is worth a value of point, and we're going to start it off with men's, women's, and mixed skins, and tonight we'll do it all again in the race to 30.5. So we're starting off with a mixed game, and Mark Kennedy is going to skip the team for North America. It's interesting how you have to approach this when you put a team together.
Well, you do, and Mark Kennedy is the perfect guy to do it. We watched him last year. He was in this same position. He skipped the team. He's kind of one of those players that gets the most out of everybody in front of him, and it doesn't matter if it's men's or his skip team. He gets the players engaged. There's constant communication from him, and that's the key when you're putting a new team together.
So he's got Ben Hebert from his team, of course, and then 2 players off of Michelle Englot. Same situation, though, when you're talking about Team World, although Oscar Eriksson is going to skip the team, but hey, they are all Swedish.
Yeah, they really are, and it's an interesting combination for Oscar. He skipped a lot before, but not recently, but he'll be fine with that. But he's got 2 leads and a Hasselberg here, Vic, and I think that's the key to this team. First 4 rocks, half of the rocks that they're going to be throwing for Team World are going to be finesse shots. They'll be good at it. That's what they do. If they get into trouble, you've got Anna Hasselberg, one of the hitters on the planet. 2
leads and a Hasselberg leads to a full house. When we come back, we're playing mixed skins with North America leading by 1.
The 2018 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2018 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Find comfort in Purex. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, it is a day of a skins play. 1 women's, 1 men's. The mix is our feature. 2 Olympians, American Roth, Japanese Fujisawa, and the American John Schuster will play Peter de Cruz, who represents Switzerland. Mark Kennedy, Oscar Erickson are the respective skips. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Representing Team World, we have a couple of players from Anna Hasselberg's team. She will throw the third stones. Her lead is the lead. Erickson throws thirds for Nicholas Edin. Christopher Sundgren plays the lead for Edin. So that's the combination of the Hasselberg and Edin team. It's Kennedy and Hebert, of course, from Cooey's team. Wilson and Kate Cameron, who come from Michelle Englot. Cameron in her proper position as third for Michelle Englot. World has won the draw to the button. They will have the last rock here in the first. Playing the red stones, North America the yellow, and this opening end. Each of the games is worth a total of 5 points. This opening end is worth a half points. It's mixed skins from the Continental Cup.
Good. No, it doesn't have to curl, Benny.
Well, skins is the best, Cheryl. I just love it. There's so much more on the line, especially when there's, you get 5 points, which is a ton. And if you don't get them, you know who does. It's your opponent. So you've got to be extremely careful getting the rocks in the right spot early in the end.
Well, and I think it's always interesting to look how you approach it. So Team North America doesn't have the hammer, so their focus is to either get a steal, which doesn't come about often in traditional play and not in this style either. So force is probably the key. You get the hammer back, it's a carryover, and then you do your magic with the hammer.
We haven't been on this sheet as much, the three of us, but I'm sure it's very similar to what David's done on the other two teams. David Merklinger, tons of curl hog line in on this outside in shot as we're witnessing right now. But there's still movement to the wings too. It's very nice.
Yeah, the players all week have talked about how much they love the ice. I find it fascinating throwing 4 people together that haven't curled together before and seeing how quickly they can fast track relationships and information, and it really makes those team players, those people that will force communication, makes them stand out.
We're there. Halfway.
Interesting call here, Cheryl, going second guard. You would not do this unless you were down a bunch of points.
It's good, Mark. It's good.
But you do it in
We're
skins.
good.
Well, and you're right, because you're looking, these are just 8 one-end games, 8 single games, so you kind of go all out each end.
Howdy, girl.
So each of the ends, 1 through 6, half point, 7 and 8, worth a full point. 5 points in total in the race to 30.5. Just 1 point separating the North Americans and the world.
Ja, plats då. 13-8, den bakåt 12.
We talk about usable stones that you can use. This is not one of them, and skins for sure. Well, in all games, and it's a great training tool for any game, is you want to leave stuff up, short stuff to be used, stuff to run in. Corner guards have to be a little tighter because you may be running that in to save an end.
Yeah, you look at that rock back 8. I don't know a curler in the world that can make it better. Once it's there, you're really helping your opponent.
Wait only. Looks there. Line's good. Wait's
really close.
Whoa, T-line. T-line last. Whoa. Top 4. Line's good. Whoa.
Don't want him. We're back 4.
Close. Line's good.
Don't want him, Eric. Don't want him.
And
Right on
Hebert.
the button. Right on the button. Yeah, go. Keep going. Keep going.
And around they go, and they are sitting the 2 center line, top edge of the button, back edge of the 8, without last rock here in the first.
Keep feeding me that in. Right on the button. Yeah, go. Keep going. Keep going. Good sweeping, girls. Good call.
Maybe he's a good second, this Hebert guy. He looked over at the bench and said, "Keep feeding me the intern." And it's a bit of a joke, because all he throws is out turns. I guess he can make those too.
Ja, känn ner den. Kan de inte frysa på den också. Ja. Kom igen, fortsätt Sofia. Japp. Ut Peder bara.
All right, let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Oscar Erickson and Team World.
Well, really for both teams, it's kind of the same thing with skins. You have to think last end. That's the best way. People get so complicated with skins, but the way you got to look at it, if you're Oscar, you need 2 to win a game, or you need to steal a point to win a game. That's the way you'd play the 10th and final end in a championship. And that will help them. But do not forget that in between, which is that force. If you could force a single out of your opponent, then you would get hammer back.
Whoa! Whoa! Line's good.
T.
No,
wait.
No. Clean.
Soon.
Clean
Gotta
it.
go if you want it.
Hard go.
Hard girl.
Hard Keith.
Hard Kate. Keep going.
Go. Keep going. Keep going.
Wilson and Cameron.
Go.
Oh, is that good?
That is brilliant. He's ready now. Let's go. I want to go to Pyeongchang. I want to go right now. Ben Hebert.
Go. Keep
And I
going.
love
Keep
the
going.
Brushers making that shot for him. How incredible.
Just hit the 2.
Sounded a bit like Ric Flair out there.
Sundgren forced to open things up.
Rise up. Sorry.
We'll open up that intern side. Let's take a look at the keys for North America.
Well, I think one of the things you have to do if you're skipping is you've got to recognize who and the skill set that's in front of you, the 3 in front. It's not your traditional team, so you need to know what their strengths and weaknesses are. And then there's no egos out here. You have to share your tendencies. You have to say to Mark, you know, I typically in this spot might get my intern going a bit. Can I have a little bit more ice? Because he may not know that about the player. So a lot of communication.
Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Line's good.
You really gotta go.
Line's
They're
good.
real high.
Line's good.
Room.
No, go. Hard, Benny. Hard, Benny.
Finish it to the line. More.
Keep going.
More.
Keep going.
Hard.
Good.
Hard.
Very good.
Good because you guys.
Such a good team shot there. And the Kate was a little light, little wide. They brushed it as long as they could to keep it alive to get maximum curl. Then Ben jumped in at the hog line to make it curl a hair more. Just barely stopped that port.
And a Hasselborg throwing the third stones. Run it back. Oh, and she's going to jam them and stuff them. And still leaves North America sitting the 1-2.
Just a great effort, though. Like, a little unlucky.
Take your matches on up.
It was a long run.
But she then leaves the shooter out there, so she'll be running back her color as well.
Whatever turn you
Next
want.
time.
And no backing, Vic. So that helps when you're running something back.
Yeah, okay. Same weight I can give you?
Yeah.
Swept
Is that
up the
less
whole
ice?
way.
Is that less
Similar
ice?
weight. That's about 2 inches less.
Okay.
It's a little bit hair more, you guys. Hair more. It's like halfway. Half.
Weight's
More.
okay.
Whoa.
Weight's okay.
Whoa. No.
Halfway, Mark.
Yeah,
We're
I know,
good.
Benny. It's got to curl a bit here,
See
bud.
that, but I can't know that I can do with it.
Little off the reds, okay?
Don't touch.
Yep.
No,
don't touch it. Do not touch
no,
it.
it's perfect. It's perfect.
Very good.
And fills the hole.
Really good.
If you're not familiar with skins play, there are some unique rules. We are playing 8 ends, 30 minutes thinking time, 1 time out. If you have Last Rock as the world does right now, to get the half point available, you have to score 2. Team without can steal that skin. If you only score 1 with Last Rock or blank, you lose the Last Rock advantage. So it leads to a more aggressive, more offensive game. Half point available here in the first. Once again, Hasselborg, what she got this time?
Okay.
Nothing this time.
Funny, skins used to be such a different game 10 years ago. It was kind of foreign to a lot of teams. Now it's not as foreign. Teams play the run back. They play the angles, the freezes.
Well, the TSN, of course, we have the skins game for a number of years, and it became so popular that many clubs across are playing it rather than just the regular Thursday night.
It's exciting to play, it's exciting to watch, and it really teaches you how to miss. All that went wrong in this whole end for Team World is one come around, came deep, back 8 foot, only 2 feet too far, and they've been in a world of trouble ever since.
Dropping in on Nina Roth and Satsuki Fujisawa, 2 Olympians.
Just a little more. Yeah.
World with Last Rock playing Redstone, so this is a hit for the 2, and this would be worth half a point. Mark Kennedy. And they'll pick up their half point for Team World.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Doesn't
Line's
have to
okay,
curl,
just
man.
needs to
Line's
sit. Nice shot, Mark.
Sit.
Good, Marcus.
Good.
Good spot, Mark.
Quick. Sorry, I didn't think I threw it that hard.
Beauty.
Some pretty incredible rock placement first end of a game.
No kidding.
Broom's going down in the right spot. Right weights thrown.
You know, Russ, we just looked at that update from Fujisawa. No rocks in play. I mean, basically it was an open hit for the skin. Do you have to have rocks in play? If you're going to defend, as we drop in now on Schuster and Peter DeCruz, and look at here, rocks in play, and it is Peter DeCruz with Last Rock playing the Redstones. This has got to be a quiet tap to avoid the steal of the skin. Second shot is back edge. And that will be for the 1, and they will lose the last rock, will carry over there and play for a full point in the second.
That high one, right? You can high this. Well, I guess he'd roll out though too. But
Same spot.
do you want to fracture
But
more?
you
or
need
no?
rocks in play?
No.
Is skins a
You don't have to.
rock-filled kind of format?
It usually ends up that way, but I really think if you break down it critically, some of the teams get so aggressive they don't have time to bail out. We all know, you can score 2 with 1 corner guard. So it's all about rock positioning, and Team North America this end's been outstanding. Especially, Cheryl, when it's Mark's got to put the broom down. He's left-handed. He's got a right-handed third. He's never curled with. Just to get, he obviously knows how Benny's going to throw it, but not the other 2. And they've done a wonderful job managing the positions here.
Okay.
Halfway.
Line's still good.
Right now, you need
Yeah,
a hair
doesn't have to
curl.
curl.
You're good. You're good now.
Doesn't have to
You're
curl.
good.
No, right in the hole of those 2.
Really nice. Good.
Sit. Good sweep, guys.
Good job, Marcus.
Nice
Sweep.
shot.
Nice hand. Nice shot, Benny.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were 2 brilliant shots by Ben Hebert.
Tror vi behöver.
I think you can actually draw the button. It
Casual 100% in, Mark.
doesn't look that way.
Yeah, didn't
No,
miss a shot.
because his options are a double red run.
Yeah.
Well done.
Or feather off that yellow on the right-hand side there. But
You know,
with the big curl here,
Yeah, no, Benny
I think
makes
get pretty
good
close,
ones.
Cheryl.
Card. It's easy.
Right now it's a stolen half point.
He played a couple games at second.
Eriksson in his last needs to be the shot rock to force a carryover.
Lite kort.
Lägger på en meter i alla fall då.
Ja.
The other night he had a 91% game,
Känns okej.
Oscar Eriksson,
Lite lång.
against Brad Guju. Nicholas Dean was 96% in a win over Guju.
Lägg den till line.
oh, he's
Feeds to
close.
be they have the button. Needs to have the button to force the carry over. Oh, there was just a little bit of rub now. Is there any curl left? Yeah, oh, and that little rub will allow it
Fan, han kommer
just to
bra.
grab the edge, not enough. And so it will be a steal of the first skin, a half point to Team North America. We can only think of the warmer days at tennis, but they are playing down under. The Australian Open gets underway tonight. First round action, catch at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific on TSN2, skating at Victoria Park. On a clear, cold day here in London, Ontario, our last day at the Western Fair Sports Centre. We have skins play this afternoon, skins play again tonight. So Team North America, Wilson, Hebert, Cameron, and Kennedy pick up the half point on a steal. And here in the second, it's again a half point skin. And once again, it'll be Team World, skipped by Oscar Eriksson. that will have last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stones and needing 2 for the skip.
Okay. We're halfway. Just higher than halfway. This rock's coming down.
It's kind of fun for the team that doesn't have hammer, because normally you've got your eye on the opposition stones in the rings. It's the offense-defense balance, but you don't worry about how many rocks the opposition has in the rings because it's just a one-end game.
So true, and that's what Team North America has done twice here now, throwing double guards. There's definitely an argument too that you don't want to be the first one in.
No, I totally.
Oscar's team goes in here good. You freeze to it. Oscar can't get it out. Now it's hard to score 2. This exact same situation in the first end, and this particular rock went deep. And Kennedy was in good shape for the whole end.
Bite 4 tycker jag max. Tror den räcker där, Krippa.
And you could see that corner guard that Oscar threw on the right-hand side. Those are where it's a little bit different. Are you going to use it to come around, or are you going to be using it to tap in and run? If you want to tap it, then you throw it tight like that. If you're going to use it as a corner to come around, then you're higher and a little bit further out to the wings.
I like where Oscar's put that corner, because you just mentioned he can run it in. He's good at it. So is Anna.
No. Back 8.
No.
Back 4.
Yep.
Back 4.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa. Close.
Back 8.
Close. Whoa.
Right there.
Whoa.
Right there.
Close. Les, it's yours.
Yep.
Hard.
Les, it's yours.
Go.
Leslie Wilson,
Go back there.
who throws the second stones for Michelle Englot.
Yeah, that wasn't back 8. Whoops. Well, it almost was. Yeah. It's more like back 4, I guess.
Perfect again from Hebert.
I think there's enough room here. You throw a backline weight, get a little bit of an inside flop.
Sure don't want to leave it there. It's that unique situation, isn't it, that both teams are gambling, because Kennedy's got to do something special to create a steal, and Oscar has to get a miss to get his 2. Oh, it's a beauty here if they get it by.
Christopher Sundgren by 1. No, not by 2.
We're saying in the break, Cheryl, they've been, all week, this men's and ladies team from Sweden are doing that. They seem to just watch it wreck on the guard. It's happened to, I don't know if they're trying to be too fine or there's a bit more finish than they expect.
You can sometimes see it when you've got a male now calling with 2 female brushers, because you just don't have the pounds on the broom, and you might, you say a Ben and a Mark hit our stone compared to Leslie and Kate. It's a different tracking.
They've done a lot of it though this week. It's like that was a beautiful stone all the way down.
Hair left.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Just back.
Trying to angle up their own yellow, are they?
Yes.
Go. Sweep it. Go. Every inch. Go.
Keep going.
Same shot, just tap up their own, just thrown by Hebert.
Guys, girls, go.
One more time. Come on, ladies, a little bit more. Now Kennedy right there. Tap it up. Little more. And just coming up shy. Still, World sitting the 1. Back edge of the button.
He's making these girls work pretty hard out there.
Come on. Keep going.
Great brushing.
Nice, Benny.
Good Ben.
Good sweeping, guys. Tror det. Försöka kroka upp den så mycket som möjligt på den.
Ja. Är det okej att vara lite kortare, eller vill du hellre komma runt? Då...
Här är okej också.
Ja.
Försöka träffa hålet där.
Ja.
Bit of a setup shot here, but it's a tricky little port. This in end number 2. You're not positive how this is going to track.
I'm at. Yep.
Bak 4.
Bara fuck.
Bak 4, 10.
Oh. Ingenting nu.
10 bara nu.
Ingenting.
Ligger lite
Oh. Bra, Krippa.
Pretty good guess.
Bra snack
Det är
det.
bra.
Okay, you want to blast that?
Där har man ju...
Yeah. If you hit half, it's perfect.
I have half of it.
Well, you...
Sure.
I like it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate. Should run dead straight for you.
Peel.
Got to hit just about all you can see to make that double.
You got to hit what you can see.
Hey.
That's really important for Mark to do that, though. Kate might just think I get through the hole and I make it, but that's not true. It'll be tight to that yellow guard.
Close. Peel. Close.
No. No, never.
Come on up. Come on up.
Never.
Come on up.
Coming through, though. And we'll touch them both and move it far enough to bring that yellow stone into play. Shot rock belongs now to North America.
Yeah. Moves it away a bit.
Really good.
Yeah.
Great shot, Kate.
Almost a peach.
That's the
there.
trick.
Yeah.
Well, it still was a very good shot. You got shot stone off there and tapped the other one back.
If you ever rip our yellow double and goes to the hole, we
Yeah,
got a half rocker for Mark. So it's a pretty good spot. And we got shot rock.
Yeah, I like it.
There's nobody that's going to get you excited about this game like Ben.
It's unreal, eh?
Anna Hasselborg playing for half a point here in this second. World needing to score 2 for the skin.
Tinu. Var med på efterträff. Tinu. Japp.
Gå. Okej, det är bra.
Okay.
Oh, that hurts actually, because now you can't play that yellow double if you're Team World.
Okay.
Or you guard it.
I don't love the guard. Do you guys?
Anything I was thinking, don't nose the back one.
You could, but
Yeah.
That draw is real tough.
I don't hate it.
okay. I like that. That's fine.
Kate. Dead nose, Kate.
You like a 10
Nose,
and
it
a
might be
half?
better. Normal.
You like a 9?
Control.
Yeah, I like that.
Control.
Yeah, what's normal mean with two different teams, right?
And they may have had that conversation before the game.
I like what Kate said there. I'm going to throw a 9. That's a split time from the first hog line and release here to the second hog line. And Mark Kennedy knows exactly what that is.
All right, Benny. Up a bit.
Ebert picked her up out of her hand. Cameron Stone got to come through the hole again. Did it with her first. Do it again. Yes, you can. Right to it and bang, and away it goes. You're sitting 2.
Very, very nice.
That was the other thing, even when, so Ben hit that for the line when I played mixed calling line with the men sweeping. You could wait a little longer before you could call them on just because of what they could do, the extra weight.
I was a little tight on that, so I thought the whole way.
Great shot by Kate.
Skjuta här, det ligger för långt emellan på de två.
Yep.
Tror vi måste spela så, Anna.
Ja, vadå isen? Jag gillar båda.
Tror det är normal gård.
Alltså, i så fall, naturligt känns det som en 9 halva utifrån.
Kör en 8 då.
Ja, gillar det.
Hit and roll behind that pile of staggered stones.
Other turn, though, makes it that much harder. Should be some nice finish here.
They haven't been far off on some of their shots, just little rubs.
Whoa.
Trying to get through to the hole here, Hasselborg. And her last. And through, yes. Roll in behind, and yes, but it won't sit down for her.
Tjena.
Okej, ja, bra.
8-4.
She had to throw that weight because you had to hear that top guard by a lot, but
Can we ever get to there? Yeah. I was even thinking just like this.
Well, the Japanese team, Fujisawa, picked up a half point in the first, and they are sitting 2. And so this final draw for Nina Roth and her team from Madison, Wisconsin, she needs to draw full 4-foot or play the bump on the stone outside to the 4-foot to force a carryover.
8-9. Yep. Just tap a piece of it. Yep. Go.
trying to hold the line, Vic.
Whoa.
And now it has to sit down for her. And too far. It will be a steal of the half point now. And back-to-back for Team World. They looked impressive.
They really have, Vic.
Chisawa.
Or does he?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, lock her in there.
I'm trying to give you, honestly, back 4.
Perfect.
Okay.
My speed should be good here.
You got it.
Count them up. Every rock in play. Final stone on his way, John Schuster. And right now he is the shot rock. Sitting just back of the pinhole.
Easy line.
Trying to maybe play a little tap on the run, maybe an inside roll, trying getting rid of that redstone. There's a redstone just center line top of the 4-foot. Hamilton picks him up. Landsteiner is there too. Tyler George, this team from Duluth. Can you angle this up? Can you get in there for a second? And how's that? And that'll be for the full point after they carried over.
Come on!
What a shot.
There you go.
They're all fired up here this morning. So many points on the line. Mark Kennedy made a pistol too while we're watching Schuster's shot there. Soft weight rolled it. He didn't have to. He could have just thrown a guard. Very good roll.
Jag tror det är 2 cent utanför chappen.
Ja, exakt.
Sätta den på nästan stickaren på
Up to
andra
score
garden.
2 and you're throwing a double raise onto the red one and hoping to make a double.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Oscar Erickson and his first. Little bang, bang play, bang, bang, and drives it by.
Hey, bra, Oscar.
They just can't get settled, Team World here. They're chasing all the time.
And I think it's those double guards, Vic. They, you know, Mark throws them up. I don't know. They might have to look at a different approach if you're Team World. Do you try and tick the tighter guard? Do you come around instead high like top 8? Because this isn't working very well for them.
They're forcing the world into a draw contest, and like you said, it's no different than any other game. You can tap them back, try to get a corner guard.
Yeah.
He's got the fin into the crotch.
Can maybe go to open up earlier too, not waiting so late.
David Murdoch is the captain of this Team World, the Olympic silver medalist from Sochi, now retired, working with British curling. Frederick Lindbergh,
Even less than that, because I don't want to line
two-time
it up
bronze
for
medalist, is their coach. While it's Al Hackner and Rick Lang together again as the captain and coach of Team North America.
Bit, just off the center line.
Yeah.
Okay, just a little bit more ice.
Frederick,
Yeah, I like that, Mark.
former member of Team Adine and those bronze medals and world
A
champion.
little more still.
Yeah.
Please, a little more
Even
even.
a little more.
Keep going, yeah.
Trying to come around here and stop that red double. That's all I can see for Team World.
You going higher than it, Mark?
No. Pass it. Pass it.
Gotta go line, I think.
Go ahead, Ben. Line's good, Benny. Line's good.
Halfway.
Line's not a problem.
Line's
Room.
really nice.
It's good.
Okay, as much space in your. Okay, whoa. You look almost in.
No.
Right there, right where it stops. Right where it stops. Don't touch it.
Good,
That's
Mark.
good. That's good.
Beauty, Mark. Good job, buddy.
I always hover. I think it scares you.
That's a really good spot.
Yeah.
That Kennedy, he's the best curler in the world. Isn't
I've heard that a few times.
he? Much opined.
There he is, the Iceman.
He's sharp.
Canadian Curling Hall of Fame member Al Hackner.
Going right to the top.
Two-time Canadian, two-time world champion.
You got another good look.
And Rick Lang, who's now the national men's coach with Curling Canada. Also a member of the Hall of Fame.
So respected by all the top elite curlers. So when he goes to a World Championship or an Olympics, it's an ace in the hole for the Curling Canada for sure.
Pushing Oscar to another tough draw, same as last end.
I don't think you can cleanly get through there, Shelley. You almost have to throw like a back 8 and tick off that red one.
Yeah, right, because the port's so small.
If I just bite the center line with my out turn.
But then the run would still be there.
He almost made it last end though. Just one lick of the broom to get it by the guard, he would have made that draw.
Got to be shot stone to force the carryover. Remember, you need to score 2 to win the skin. Sundgren. Malbergs. Got the hole. Got the line. Got the drag. Here we go. Get it by that one. Get it by there. Ho! Ho! Sit down. Hey, Oscar.
Yeah. Little inside-out motion, Cheryl, with tons of rotation, trying to keep it straighter to go through that small port. What a brilliant effort.
Veteran move.
To put it on the lid. And so we will carry over. And when we come back, it'll be Team North America with last rock, and they'll need to score a couple. They needed something. They had been struggling, Team World, and they get a great shot here. Great draw to force a carryover. Oscar Eriksson.
Well, Mark Kennedy and team had a million thoughts to try to block stuff off. They never thought he could make this, or they would have guarded it. Look at that. Unbelievable. The extra rotation kept it straighter.
Hangs on the back of the button to force the carryover. Key shot brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. On this Sunday afternoon, our final day here in London, the World Financial Group Continental Cup. And this is a day of skins play. This is mixed skins team play. The only half point picked up so far by Team North America. That was in a first and a steal. So now with the carryover, it is Team North America being skipped by Mark Kennedy and playing the Yellowstones that do have the last rock. They have the hammer, and they will look to score the 2 points to pick up the full 1 point skin.
Well, the other advantage that Team World might have now is getting rid of the hammer. You get to set up those 2 center line guards, and it kind of forces the team with hammer to come in first, and then you've got a chance to maybe freeze down on something.
I might need a little bit more.
Maybe a hair more with this rock. Okay.
Good.
I think so. I gave it a little push at the end. Careful.
Line's good.
Leslie Wilson.
Line's good.
Thinking maybe she's at a little bit. All this play start, of course, on Thursday. We'll wrap it up tonight with another mixed and skins team play. And coming up this evening, Brad Guju will be on the ice, and he'll be going against Thomas Ilsrud in our featured game. Mark Nichols throws the third stones, of course, for the Canadian World Champion. He's with Brian.
Mark, we look forward to seeing you and your team tonight in the skins format. Right now, you have Mark Kennedy leading the way for North America. What do you think of that combination right now? You have a third out there. He's skipping. There's got to be some challenges, not only for skins, but for mixed skins as well.
Yeah, Mark's pretty experienced in the game. I don't think it changes much for him. You know, they work together calling the game, and so I'm not too worried about that. And then Ben will tell him exactly what he wants to do.
Tell me a little bit about your experience. You won that Olympic gold medal. You're here with a lot of teams going to the Olympics. Has anyone maybe asked you for advice, or have you offered anything to some of these athletes that will be going to pursue their dream of the Olympics?
No, there hasn't been much talk, amongst the other teams, but I know it's an exciting time for everyone, and they're kind of trying to do their own thing. So, you know, I mean, if they were ever to ask advice, we'd certainly help them out. But you know, they're doing their thing, and they're going to the Olympics for a reason.
This is such a unique event. What stands out to you about this year's Continental Cup?
I mean, you know, look how close it is right now. It's going to go down to the final games tonight, and you know, obviously we want a little bit of a lead going into tonight's games. But it's been a lot of fun playing with these guys and getting to know some of the other teams that we probably don't know as much.
Over the last year, you've been one of the best teams in the world, and I know it was disappointing you didn't win those team trials, but you get to be Team Canada at the Brier coming up. How excited are you to wear that maple leaf once again? Yeah,
it'll be great. You know, wear the maple leaf on our back. There'll be an extra team from Newfoundland at the Brier, and then, you know, obviously we want to to defend that title and get another chance at a World Championship. So that's our goal now, and we'll be working hard to be ready for March.
I know we were chatting off camera really quickly. How about a scouting report from your province back home? Who's going to come out of there?
Man, there's a lot of good teams, and that I think it'll, there's probably 4 or 5 teams that really realistically have a chance. So, it's going to be exciting for one of those teams to get a chance to wear that Newfoundland jacket, and I'm excited to have another team at the Briar.
Mark, thanks for your time and good luck at the Briar.
Thanks, Brian.
And we'll look forward to seeing them in Regina. And they will be our featured game this evening in skids play when Brad Guju takes on Thomas Olsrud. Olsrud will represent Norway. Nice run-back double made by Ben Hebert. Leaves the shooter just off the center line. Leaves the shooter there. Brad Guju.
Well, that's what I think, Vic, that Oscar didn't do is bailed early in those last 2 ends.
Yes.
You saw Mark Kennedy right away, doesn't like the way stuff's set up, and he plays the double peel, whereas Oscar was playing a lot more time at the come around.
We mentioned that yesterday with the Adine team, which Oscar's a part of. If Cooey puts a good end together, is Adine going to bail soon enough? And Cooey scored a 4 after he was actually down and scored 4. You can't wait too long. I know they've got the ability to throw those high, hard ones, but you can't wait forever.
Yep.
Hard.
Well, because a force isn't bad for the team with Hammer, to force yourself to 1, because at least it's a carryover. You didn't give up a skin. So opening it up makes sense.
Pussy it out.
I need to give you a little more ice, too.
Brian asked Mark about if anybody had asked them about the Olympics and going. You have to remember Cooey's got 2 people on his team that have been there, in Kennedy and Ebert. It's for Cooey and Brent Lang. It's the first time.
And for Holman, they've got Cheryl Bernard to talk to.
Pretty interesting to have those conversations with people that had gone. We did it. I know I talked to Shannon a little bit before we went in 2010. I know I chatted with Jen before she went to Sochi. So, any little bits that you could share when it's your first time. But as Vic said, with Ben and Mark and the experience they have, 2-time Olympians. It's a little scary here for the world because you've got a lot of corner guards for Team North America, and you've got to keep putting a perfect guard on this shot stone.
Is the double peel stupid here?
Don't mind this.
You like this?
Try this.
I like it. You got it, Kate.
No. Hey, yup. Just roll it off.
It isn't a bad call at all, Mark.
No? Okay.
I love this situation for Kennedy because, as you said, they've got to place this perfectly, or you've got to tap to sit 2. You can roll anywhere to the right and be buried. These are so tough to get perfect.
It is a different looking end, however, with that center line opened up and Team North America cleaning house a little bit early.
Just a very smart move by Mark and team to open it up, give themselves a chance, or at least a sight of the 4-foot opportunity, because Oscar hasn't had that.
Also.
Hey, Bob.
I'd still like it this way if you can.
Yeah, I like it too. So
I'm going to give you a little less, though. It's
I armed it pretty good.
okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Kate Cameron.
No.
Nothing at all. Now some late licks. Run it back. Go away. Just go away.
God, Kate.
So sitting the 1 at the moment. Center line back 12. Need 2 for the skin.
Well, no problem putting down the broom for Kate. He's made some wonderful shots.
Okay, Nina Roth down by a single point. Looks like the red stone on the edge of the 4. And around the 8 o'clock position is the shot rock. So angle it back and maybe bring another stone into play if that's possible to score the deuce needed for the skin. Angle it back, got away! Ho-ho! Nina Roth.
Oh, wow.
And that's worth a half a point.
I wonder if they've played much skins before.
Men du vill dra den? Vill du ha i status?
Ja, jag tycker jag känns bra i så fall.
Kanske till och med mindre.
Jag är lite kluven om det där hålet. Alltså,
Det är inte jättelätt.
Nej, lämnar vi det och de drar dit. Ja. Det är ganska precis hål.
Gonna try and come around the center guard, or the closest they have to a center guard there on the right-hand side. And because it's high, they're going to try and leave it. You can see Anna's broom top 8, so not as much room to get by.
Samma väg som vi drar. Bra spåra.
Well, John Schuster in North America are lying the 1, corner frozen at the back. And this is the final stone for Peter de Cruz, the Swiss Olympians. However, with Benoit Schwartz throwing the 4th stones. And needing to get in there for shot to force the carryover. And very nicely done. That's what they'll do. So they'll carry over again. And the 4th will be worth a full point. And it will be North America that will need to score the 2.
This is exactly what you asked, Vic. Can you keep it simple and still get 2 points? Absolutely. Kennedy was in a little bit of trouble. They kept pounding away at that center guard. Now he's got a chance with a soft weight one here with Hammer to sit 2.
Thanks. Easy, huh? Yeah, so I see. Yeah. You're on this side, obviously. Oh, yeah.
For Oscar, that's almost as good as you could do. They just didn't seem to quite have the finish after it got by the guard. They wanted to overbury that just a bit.
Yeah, just hack from here. That looks a little bit tight. What do you think? I would have thought if you. Okay.
Now this is interesting, just because they know each other so well.
We need a little more.
That should be really
As Mark Kennedy was coming down the ice, he said, as he's going to deliver the stone now, he wants Ben on his right. And he asked Leslie, go to the other side. Why is that, Russ?
That's because, Ben Hebert's one of the best brushers in the world. His push stroke is more powerful, and that will keep that rock a little straighter to get it by the guard.
No. No, none. No.
Boy, this is just hanging there.
It's running.
Never.
Okay.
Yikes.
And just touched it underneath a little more, that off-center guard.
He changed the broom. He had it a little tighter and said it looked like not enough ice for him.
Jag bara gå ner på den här. Då tappar vi inte omgången. Är det tillräckligt bra läge att gå för stjäla, eller?
Så han lär ju vara nära på skjutningen.
Ja. Han har ju 2 stycken att välja på.
Exakt.
You've got to sit 2 here, Cheryl.
Yeah, a little different because it's maybe an opportunity to steal, but it's a great opportunity to force, which is at least the carryover.
That's the predicament in skins. Is do you go crazy to try to steal a point here with giving up the risk of a 2, losing the skin, or do you just sit somewhere 2 and force? Just because you get a force doesn't necessarily mean you're going to score the next end either.
But it's better
Yeah.
than giving up that skin. And there's so many yellows to run back in. What would you play?
I think I'd come right in again, right in the same spot, and maybe tap it a bit. I don't think you could freeze to the back one, but I don't think you can.
Yeah. Over curl, the port's really tight. Maybe they're just going to hit it.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Like a hack weight hit and stay.
Yeah, that's the option.
Yeah.
The concern with the freeze on that red one, you could leave a run back double.
For sure. Just going to peel it out now. A little defensive, but it's guaranteed him something.
Whoa.
Lite mer! Rent! Ligger på träff.
Oscar Evans in, and his last into the back. They do go. Oh. And we'll hang it there on the edge. So this will be for the force. Need a piece of the red, the end of the forefoot. The carryover.
The stats have told us right back since 1985 that it's within 1 or 2% of whether you're better to try to score 2 or better to steal. Like steal, you get a lot of steals in this. And if you look at these first 3 ends, steal for North America in the first end, unbelievable shot by Oscar, or it would have been a steal in the second. And now Mark's going to have to make an unbelievable shot, or it could be a steal here too.
Well, and I think that's because teams, they kind of get in that mindset of let's everything.
Right.
They don't open up.
Right.
Because, you know, in the traditional game, what is a really good team may give up 10% of the time. They'll give up a steal when they don't have hammer.
Line's good, room.
Gotta wait, T. Okay, you're good.
Room.
Whoa!
Whoa, Benny.
Boy, still hanging on that little, that guard. Get off that thing. Get off that thing. Oh.
Okay.
Is that gross? Good throw, Mark.
Wow.
Okay.
So there's where the judgment, the lack of familiarity comes into play. It cost them there. We've got sunshine on this Sunday here in London. Our final day. And a short but very nice stay. Great to be back in London. First trip back since the Brier of 2011. And we're here for the World Financial Group Continental Cup. So unable to get by the guard, crashing allows Team World to steal a full point. And so we go to the fourth. It's, again, worth just a half a point. It'll be Team North America, Mark Kennedy, Kate Cameron, Ben Hebert, Leslie Wilson, that do have last rock playing the Yellowstones, and they'll need to score 2 for the skin.
Well, you don't want hammer in this game so far. Both points were steals.
Mark approaching it a little different this end. He's, instead of throwing the corner up, he's gone right into top 8 foot.
I think that early brushing did hold that stone out a little bit, so on Kennedy's last, Cheryl.
Yeah, you know, they did jump on it right away, and that could have been the difference. But his first one did the same thing, didn't curl as much. Could be the way he's throwing it. You know, the brushing didn't help.
It is his outturn compared to virtually everybody else other than Erickson. But he would, Kennedy would know that.
Same way.
Exact same shot.
Okay. Same way. Well, that's less weight. Sure.
Leslie Wilson thinks she may have pulled the string a little bit here, so both Hebert and Cameron
Line's good.
take it on early.
The line's okay now.
Keep going, Benny. Line's perfect. Hard, guys. Line's
Yep,
good.
hard.
Line's good.
Sarah Mark.
We're there. We're there.
Whoa. Whoa.
It might have been less weight on the team she usually plays on.
Really good, Leslie. Good job.
It's pretty much perfect here.
Good shots, Les.
Okay. Good sweeping, Ben. Good sweep.
Really good.
When you talk about that control area, that front, and all those usable stones. Nothing deep. Every time we've seen somebody slide deep here, they've paid for it.
great practice drill, Skins. I think for young teams coming up. And you really, you just said it right. You're penalized big time if you throw one too far. Not much different than a normal game.
Perfekt linje, börjar bli lite tight. Japp, japp, tight.
Kom ner mycket.
Fort.
Christopher Sundgren.
Alltså den där stenen eller?
Ja, men det är den.
Fan vad den kramar.
Team North America, the Yellowstone just shot rock. They need to
Freeze the red.
score another one. Put another one in there to win the skin.
Kind of like that.
I like this.
Half
Okay.
point.
I like it. That's nice.
Yeah, you can't.
We're shot though. I don't really want to move them.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
I was going to say a foot high. I don't think it's the end of the world.
Mark looked at
Like,
coming around with the out turn, but then that just leaves this tap on the red. So try and take it away with an angle freeze. Or at least if they play the tap, you can use your stone.
Line's really good. You got some
We're
room,
like
but line's good.
T-line.
Doesn't want to tap this red very far, though. Be careful here.
Yep.
Whoa!
We're top 4.
Yep.
Line's perfect.
Yeah, get.
Don't.
We're moving it. We're moving it.
Yep.
Whoa! Ah, dead.
And move it, they
fine,
do as they bump it up for shot rock. So now that becomes a steal situation for World.
Well, you can tell from Ben's reaction, what you'd love to do in any format is get to the inside. When there's guards involved, get to the inside. Ben's allowing Team World to do that with that little bit of a rollout.
Ja. Behöver bara tappa ner den en bit förresten. Tappa den hit. Hjälper den oss.
Ja.
Topp 4 fart.
Okej.
Tror de så?
Ja.
Sundgren.
Lite kort om. T-line.
Bra.
Bra linje.
Fin fart. Bara nu.
Hasselborg
Kom med. Och vänta
on
lite.
left.
Lite vid.
Bob Eggs
Kom med. Okej.
on the right. Teammates, Swedish Olympians.
Hårt Anna, kom igen. Kom igen, ligger perfekt. Kör.
And to the inside he gets.
Very nice.
Härligt. Bra linje, Klippa.
Alltså.
Knows this.
Okay. So the hacks.
Yeah. Good hack.
What are you thinking, hack, Mark?
Good hack.
Good hack.
Tough to nose it with hack weight.
Hack's fine.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's kind of partly underneath cover, so it's from that guard to the one he wants to hit dead on. It's got a curve of a good 1.5 inches. The harder you throw this, the less it's going to curl.
And Hebert right away. Here they go. Wilson, Cameron, still on it.
Hard last. Go.
Hard girls, keep going.
Still with it. Wilson, Cameron. Now they pack off.
No.
Curl up, run it back. Oh, and they just angled it. It actually curled up on him.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it was even there.
Well, they got it by the guard. They kind of overcalled the sweep and got off at last minute. I think Ben was a little afraid out of his hand.
Jesus.
Maybe they're better sweepers than Ben thinks.
Happened with my 10 there.
I
Like
like
as soon
that.
as you swept it well, it was firm too.
It's
But
like, you guys are too good.
yeah.
Fråga vilken fart som är bäst för det bara.
Well, the World sits the shot rock. Center line back 4.
Ligger ganska nära.
Ja.
Eller ligger de nära?
We saw Mark make this exact. You can make this little inside tap and roll.
Tar vi lite tjockare så kan den här hjälpa också. Så.
And if you're North America, there's not a lot of things you can cleanly
Spela bara frysen förresten.
tap up or run back.
Very true.
The angles get really bad. He's just going to try and freeze on the inside of that top 8-foot stone.
Nina Roth
10, 9, 5.
for Team North America. This is the last for her as they play Fujisawa coming through and getting inside. No, and now they'll have a look. 1, And she's got to have to go down and throw it. It looks like they've got their 2, and they'll just kick them away. So World does pick up the half-point skin, and Fujisawa continues to look very sharp and reason to smile.
Yes.
And Anna just made a great angle freeze to protect their back
Go
shot
hard,
stone.
Mark, even if you're over the top and Squirdar's behind.
Yeah. Okay. Try to plant it here. Firm.
Just normal here?
No.
Heel?
Yeah, peel.
3/4 of a rock, 7/8.
Not quite peel, just firm.
Do you think that's too much ice?
Well, there you go. That's what we talked about earlier. You know, you don't play together. He might put the brush down for what he thinks and has seen in the past with his men's team. She's saying, you know what, for me, you need to tighten it up, lessen it up. Kate Cameron. Angle it back and picks it off the face, and now leaves the shooter in a better spot too, and it's nice and clean.
Yeah, Vic, that was a polite way of her saying, give me less.
Do you think?
You think that's too much ice?
Could I have some less, please?
It's all in how you handle the egos.
Okay.
The idea was to open up that side, which would be an out turn for Kennedy eventually, but they don't have much on the right-hand half. As you can tell, you can kick in that yellow. It's not a simple shot. It would only be for single.
Farten är lugn, bara din.
Vill gärna vilja hålla igång lite nära. Hur lång är den, Kippa?
Nej.
Kan snedfrysa insida också.
Är ni kvala för det?
Nej, bara sitt. Ingen okej.
Well, John Schuster playing the Yellowstones, Duluth, American Olympian, in an end where this is a full point available. He is sitting the 2. It's just not very pretty right now for Peter de Cruz. This is their 4th stone thrower. This is Benoit Schwartz. Well, you got to run back the other color. Angle it back. Oh, very nice.
Beautiful shot.
To get inside, but now Schuster will have an opportunity with a draw to pick up the 2 and the 1 point.
8. I'm just worried about where the shooter's going to go, but
I'm almost thinking a little more and roll back.
I got 3rd only. Just draw. What do we need, half?
a little better than half.
No, it's not.
Go for
Last time.
12 teams involved in this year's Continental Cup, and 10 of them are going to the Olympics, representing their countries. Next stop will be a tour event in Camrose, Alberta. And then they'll head home and do the fine-tuning before some teams going to Japan prior to South Korea. Kate Cameron.
I like the weight they chose on this back line, because they do want to just tick it and then roll their shooter out of there.
Tick it up. Oh, not quite, as we watch Schuster now. This is a draw. Full 4 foot would give him the full point for Team North America.
That's good. Yep. That's good. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. 7. Plenty of room.
Ron Landsteiner, Matt Hamilton, Tyler George calling line.
Clean it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean it, clean it. You're good. Stop.
Stop. For the 2, for the skin.
That's like saying it's heavy, so now get off.
Some teams standing up and paying attention to the Americans for the Olympics.
Very true.
Yeah, listen, there's a long way to go before the games start, but if you're handicapping and you can carry the momentum, the Japanese women certainly. Schuster looking very sharp. Kui looking very good. We haven't seen any struggles really by Rachel Holman and the team. They haven't looked very good. Still a long way to go before those first stones are thrown.
But even for those teams to kind of analyze why did they play so well this week, what was it, what was the difference, and use that for their own building towards the Olympics, it helps.
Then you have this round too.
Or you have this double, yeah.
You got both, right?
I mean, it's not looking pretty.
No, I know.
So what are you thinking, like half a rock?
We got to leave our 2 there.
Kate?
No, it's like a quarter.
It's like a quarter rock.
You're trying to hit it into here, Kate. Into here. And if I get really lucky, this stays here. Yeah.
Okay.
Something to use. He's trying to leave himself something.
This won't do anything.
And leave himself 2 options.
Third makes it.
It's a smart call because he's trying to get it that way, which gets rid of this one. Then he's got a chance to come down here and tap that yellow one in. Or by getting rid of this one, he then has that shot. We can come down here and tap this one in. It kind of opens it. You really, at this level, you'd love to give yourself 2 options on your last shot, and then the opponent can't take them both away.
Well, the other one was that raised rock, the yellow onto the red, may stay around, and he can use that too on the left side.
True.
Yeah, so he's, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's 2, maybe even 3 ways.
Yeah, right. If it hangs on the corner, yeah.
And you can't guard them all.
He said it was going to run really straight here. Third of a rock will do it. Now, Hebert. Cameron calling line. And
really good.
Didn't squirt out the way he thought it would. But they do have that one yellow available.
A little thinner, almost squirted, yeah.
He might still have that. It's tricky, but you only have to tap it an inch. And we know he's got this, so that was a very successful shot.
And then you look at when you're Team World, you're looking at which is the easiest. Obviously, this tap on the right. So take that one away, force him to a tougher shot.
Yeah, for sure.
And this would be the only shot that they're guarding that Team North America could get a deuce.
Mellan. Mellan. Oh, sit. Sit.
To guard the outside of this yellow has to stop.
Oof. Too far?
I think he's okay.
I don't think so, bud.
Huh?
Danny doesn't think so.
You don't think so?
Wow.
I got to move the yellow 3 inches.
The red one, you mean?
Or the red.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you speak it with back 12.
Do you think or no?
I have to hope.
Here you go.
I think the concept here too is they're both really tough shots, but this is to win the skin. The other one is just to carry over.
Which is why I think that was the smart call to guard this one.
Unless
It's easier and for 2.
Which one? 5?
I just wonder if you hair the guard.
I think you can get to there.
I think it's probably the right shot.
Well, see, now let's go back to what you said.
But I do think we need a little more if I'm only throwing back.
Quite often you lose track of the carryover. You know, he's all about winning the end, winning the skin, when maybe touching that yellow stone in the 4, just moving it up enough would force the carryover.
Absolutely, Vic. Yeah, you just kind of train yourself all or nothing, but when skins, there's that middle option of a carryover. Giving up hammer obviously isn't a real big problem.
Well, we got to play tight, and we're going to try to throw.
This is where, because this is a game and it's
a little more, Kate.
Not contrived. It's an exhibition for all intents and purposes. This is where I wish the coaches had a flag. You could throw something on there. Hey guys, you're missing it over here.
Yeah, I would love that in this. You're right.
You might get 1 flag, get 2 flags a game.
Back 12.
Yep.
Final stone right now. It's a stolen half point. Get off it. You got to really get close. Got to get close. Get close. There you go. Tap it up. Now where's it going? Where's it going? And sit down. Oh, he's got it. Mark Kennedy. Even Matt Hamilton of the Team Schuster likes what he sees. Great call as well, line call by Kate Cameron as it brings the North American bench to their feet.
The 2018 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Wonderfully played game, and we're tied at 1 point apiece. North America leading by 2 overall. Leslie Wilson, who throws the second stone for Michelle Englot, is throwing lead on this mixed team. She's with Brian.
Leslie, pretty exciting game for you. It's a new position, new teammates. What'd you think of that first 4 ends?
I loved it. I love playing lead. All the draws. It's nice. It's like a nice change for me from playing second. Yeah.
Is this Mark Kennedy a keeper? Tell me about that final shot he just made.
I would say so. Yeah, I think we can keep this guy.
What is it like playing with 2 teammates, obviously different teammates, and how they've managed to come through here in the first 4 ends?
It's been an easy adjustment, actually. Like we're playing at a nice pace. It's kind of nice that 2 of us have played together and the other 2 play together. I think that makes a big difference. So there's at least that commonality on the team, but yeah, it's been really good so far.
Ben's a bit of a character, we know that, but obviously a very good sweeper, and that's got to be a nice difference as well at times.
That is really nice, especially when you're throwing those draws like the guards, and I know that I can throw them maybe a little bit lighter. Except I had one that slid to the back, and I was like, why? But yeah, it's nice when you're throwing those draws to know that they can be taken a little bit farther. Yeah.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's close on the scoreboard. It's close statistically as well. North America with the slight advantage. Numbers after 4 brought to you by Ford of Canada. Proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
The 2018 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By New Holland, equipped for a new world. And by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Find comfort in Purex.
Newfoundland Labrador with a chance to put a tray on the board.
Not heavy, Brett.
Is this where they're going to miss Walker? Yes, here comes Zipper. You can't give up this opportunity here. You need more than full.
Yep.
Mark Nichols, one coming over, and he's got it.
Yep.
Trying to blow this up, blow it up. And he moved it. Yes, hard enough. They're going to have to pick this out.
Clean! Whoa! Clean!
Pick it
Whoa!
out.
Curl!
Get loud! Get loud! It's gone! The chance to win his first Brier title. It's getting frosty. Full 8 is what you need. Full 8 is what you need to become the Canadian curling champion. And we're going to see Brad Kuju tonight in the mixed game, or in the skins game, pardon me, not mixed, as he plays Thomas Olsrud as preparing his team for the Olympics. Kuju tuning up to be Team Canada at the Tim Hortons Brier in March in Regina. As mentioned, 10 of the 12 teams here will be going on to Pyeongchang. Michelle Englot struggling here. We'll try and get her game together. She'll wear the maple leaf as a Team Canada at the Scotties in Penticton, with Rachel Holman having to give that up. So they go to the runner-up, and that, of course, was Englot. And then Gushue will wear the Maple Leafs Team Canada at the Tim Hortons Brier. On this final day of the Financial Group Continental Cup, we are tied at 1. And here we go to the 5th. And it is a half point again available. Team World does have the last rock, so they'll look to score the 2 for the Skin, playing the Red Stones.
Okay.
Kate Cameron's not only playing incredible, her line call on that last one for Mark Kennedy was bang on.
No kidding. Penny Hibbert making the first guard and then came around and wrecked on his own guard, and kind of a dangerous situation for Canada here.
Come here.
As they play in the 5th, and the Yellowstones belong to Nina Roth. It's a half-point Skin, and she right now has it. She has it stolen on Satsuki Fujisawa. Final rock. This is going to be a combination here. This is a tic-tac. 1, 2, and nothing. And it will be the steal of the Skin for Roth and her team from Madison, Wisconsin.
Go. All the way back. Go. Hey, little trophy, eh? Oh, man. Get wide enough.
Yeah,
good sweep, guys. Feel like you can get it out.
You heard Ben say it's a little trophy. We've seen the shape of the ice where it'll come off a little bit further out to the 8-foot. It'll come off really hard, but if you get kind of a little bit inside of that, it won't curl as much.
That's tough to deal with.
Yeah, a little bit of thought for the skips when they're putting the broom down.
Therefore, in tight, that's where Mark Kennedy missed that outturn for him. Tap, missed it completely in this exact spot right here. Not a lot of movement here.
Shot. Whoa. Yep. Victor. Go. Jim.
Christopher, what a nice roll.
This is where Skins changes all the rules, doesn't it? You got Team World trying to be very aggressive to set up that possible 2, and Kennedy's doing the exact same thing. He doesn't care how many red ones are in there.
Hey, line's good.
My hair tight.
Oh, you got room. Line's good. Room.
Can't.
Yeah, Mark's seen this come down here so many times.
Line's good.
Line's all there.
No, can't yet. Can't.
Definitely, Ben. Line's good.
Line's perfect.
Get buried, Benny. Get buried. Yep.
Come on, Ben.
Yep.
Hard.
And around they go into the
Shot, Kate. Good shot, Kate.
back they go. And they do sit there, 4-shot Stone, looking to steal.
Good
shot.
Yeah, they didn't care where that was as long as they couldn't pick it, and it could be an opportunity to use for a force Stone.
You come around and tap it, and Kennedy's team just freezes, and you might not score at all. I wouldn't mind running that guard back.
Spelar den som curlar lite, eller? Ja.
Well, it's the only stone that's going to get you in trouble. You got your 2 corners.
Yep.
And a Hasselborg.
Yep.
Smabergs. Sundgren.
Yep.
Bang it straight back. You got it? Sure they do.
She is so good at that.
And look where the shooter is. Center line.
Oh, that's bad.
That's always been the strength of her game, and we've noticed in the last couple of years more of the touch. Like she's just really brought well-rounded game now. The touch, the draw, pack weight, board weight shots.
2 leads and a Hasselberg.
You have.
Hey, this has room.
Leads to a full house of rocks.
No, can't.
No, I know. Curling.
Benny, switch if you can.
No, it's not. You're not even off of it.
Somebody
And
accused
yep,
it.
go.
Could also be a new sitcom.
Keep going. Keep going. Hard, Benny, go. Don't stop.
Oh, lovely. Oh, very nice, Kate Cameron. Goodness.
She is having the game of her life.
She sure is.
That was so far out there. That's crazy.
And it's been hits and runs and draws and.
Good sweep.
Nice.
Really nice. That's like
Throwing a
in there.
97% game at the moment. Wow.
Really good.
Yep.
So, as they play for a half a point here, John Schuster sitting the 2. I don't know if you can make the double to bring in a point, but they are sitting at 2. Schuster top 4, back edge of the 4. Final stone for Peter de Cruz. Remembering, of course, that it is Benoit Schwartz that throws the 4th stone. And that's enough to get the single point. That will force the carryover.
Kate's was so wide, it was brilliant because it came off that hill. It's what they talked about earlier. Buried it completely, but Anna made both run backs.
Really like the weight. Weight's perfect.
Okay, line's good.
Weight's good. It's all there.
Not yet.
Room again.
Not yet.
Room again. Jeez.
Boy, it just does hang there. Look at this. I mean, it's...
He's got lots of weight, though. If he gets by, it'll curl.
Yeah, get by first, though, and that it will not.
Yep.
Didn't we see something similar earlier?
Yeah, same spot, exact same.
It is. They're just talking about where's the spot that it'll come off, because it will come off a hill quite
I'm a little
hard.
concerned about that stone.
Well, it's both of them, though, right? That's the one. That's not the one I threw for the draw.
Well, 3 hack weight.
Kom han för djupt har vi den.
Spot's crazy. But your guys are getting
My
enough
first
curl
one,
there.
not my second one. No. But my first one, a little wider, maybe dish come off the hill. Those are looking to me like they're absolutely pure.
If anything, I'm trying to square them a bit so I don't put them back. And I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Well,
so you know that's an interesting point here, that the communication that we've often talked about. So Ben thinks they look good, and then Kenny's saying, you know what? I agree with you. I'm not putting them back. I'm throwing that as well as I think I can. So it is the stone or it's that section ice. It's not technical.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the hard part. Is it technical? Is it rotation? Is it the rock? Is it the spot in the ice? And sometimes you blame it on the rock and it's the ice, and vice versa. I think in this case, there's just a track down there that doesn't, it's just inside that hill, and there's no curl like there would be a foot wider.
Skip stones. Oscar Eriksson.
Kommer nu! Det är lite kort ut.
They got that to go. And I really think as well, on top of it, it's weight sensitive. Mark was a little hot on his last one.
Yeah, I think he was. That's right.
But could it be? Remember earlier he made that great draw to the lid for the force, and he got that little extra rotation with his fingers off the back of the handle. Could that, in fact, be helping him when he makes his draws compared to the release of Kennedy?
Yeah, it definitely could, and they're both left-handers, so that's not the difference, because you can sometimes see that is the difference between an in-turn and an out-turn, but it could just be the way they release it.
Like this call too. Mark's going around with the out turn. There's a little more curl as we've just demonstrated, but you don't have to bury it because of that back red. Just half underneath would make it difficult to remove.
Keep in mind now it is Team World that does have the last rock, so they need to score 2 for the half-point skin.
Don't have to.
Don't want to.
Close.
Don't want to.
Right now they're set up for it. Top edge of the 8, back edge of the 4.
You're by. You're by.
Just.
You got lost. Back 8.
Sit. Sit.
Oh boy, and no, it'll slide for second. But second could also leave them with a carryover here.
Shoot. It was right there out of his mitt. Real close.
Yeah.
Enda risken här är att det kommer så hårt och så är den som curlar också. Jag tror bara dra här. Drar en curl så tappar vi. Ja.
Nej. Deras...
This isn't quite as easy as it looks either, because we know he's trying to come down like that into that area, but somewhere, if you put the broom somewhere in this position, it's going to run really straight. Once they get out to here, it could come off that hill and curl more than they think. That would then make this port between this one and this one. If it's curling a lot, that's a pretty small port. This is one of those ones, Cheryl, to be yelling, whoa, 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 and all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah. And this is as wide as we've seen them go out.
Final stone. Right now it's a carryover, the half point. Drawing for the 2 for the skin. Got to get through that hole. Sundgren, Malbergs, Hasselborg calling line. Got to keep on this. Stay on this. Got to get by their own purse. Get it by. No, rub, roll. And that will be enough. Oh, goodness. What a great bit of brushing. Malberg, Sundgren saving it. Michelle Englot on the right will wear the Team Canada jersey at the Scotties 2 weeks' time. We are in Penticton. Here is the field. It's a big weekend for finals. Alberta is just underway. Kessa Van Osh is back. And that'll be good because she's got sisters there. We can just say Van Osh and be right. She's got 2 sisters for that. Sylvie Robichaud returns. Stacey Curtis. Tracy Fleury comes back from Northern Ontario. Marianne Arsenault, we've seen her, of course, before all those years. And Kerry Galusha, familiar. Robin McPhee. Amelia Gagne is a junior out of Quebec. Going to be nice to see the smile from Delisle. Sherry Anderson teamed up with a very young team, and she won Saskatchewan. So looking forward to seeing some new faces and familiar faces when we are in Penticton in a couple of weeks' time. Great brushing. And that gear effect, of course, the stone really just gearing off and spinning in for the half point for Team World. We go to 6. Again, this is a half point skin, and it is Team North America that has Last Rock playing the Yellowstones. They'll need to play and score the 2 for the half point.
Back-to-back misses here. Leslie slid deep on her first one, and then Sophia slid deep on hers. So chance here to make up for that.
Hey, line's good.
That felt solid. Take a look.
Line's good.
You heard Leslie say in the break that she just hated doing that, having Ben on the brush too. You know he can drag it a long way, so give it to him, and anywhere short top 8's good.
Well then, you're all the way to it then. We'll just in front of it. Just give it some space here. Give it some space.
Very good.
Veteran call by Kennedy. If you freeze that, then it's moved once. All of a sudden, the red one's going to be shot.
Försöker tappa lite grann. Ja. Bak 4 själv, det är bra.
Spela frysen och så.
Gjorde han så?
Så går vi på den.
Det går. Lite tajt. Ja, bra linje. Bra linje.
Lite längre.
Håll igång.
Bak 4. Bak 8.
Christopher Sundgren.
Ekis.
Bak 8.
Nej. Nej.
Den är lång.
Skala hela vägen.
Another overthrow.
Okay.
Moves the Yellowstone back far enough that they are just sitting the 1 at the moment. This is going to be very crowded in here.
Lite hård eller?
Ja, lite hårdare.
Ben Hebert.
Thinking a hair more than you.
Line's good. Where are we?
T right now. Wind's really close. I think we can go.
Right on the T line. Line's good.
Line's good.
Right on the T line.
I'm taking a look.
Line's good.
Line's good. Yep.
Line's good.
Yep.
We're there.
Well then, we're right in the middle here.
Right off. Right off.
No, we can't. Okay. Good throw, Benny. That's fine.
Well, their weight judgment was terrific. They said T-line.
When you walk down,
Wilson, Cameron.
you get a waft of like every cultured food.
See how not getting to the inside, like Team World has twice, creates such a problem. You know, both those Red Rocks are a disaster for Eriksson here.
Lite mindre is får du. Ja, satt den okej ändå.
So at the moment, as we play for half a point here on sheet A, Nina Roth, the Yellowstone, is the shot. Fujisawa to play the last rock. A quiet tap and sit right there would give her the deuce for the half point.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Kom bort den där.
Sundgren
Bra försök.
crashes in front.
It's not the worst. Opens it up with Hammer.
For sure.
I think so.
They're going to start blasting soon.
The Japanese Olympic team from Tokoro Curling Club. They have been very impressive. And leave it right there. That's how you score a skin. With last rock, you get two.
Kate. Come on, Kate. Go, go, go. Every inch.
Our girls.
Go, keep going.
Right.
Easy, easy.
Good. It's good. It's good.
Easy.
And Hebert up.
Really good. Nice spot, Benny.
Urging on Wilson and Cameron.
Good sweep, Kate.
Eventuellt bara på
Nice
den.
one. Nice spinning.
Några center där.
Do you, Cheryl, I don't know if I've ever asked this. You're used to playing the conventional game. As a curler, and you're preparing to for the Olympics, that's the big prize out there as we watch Hasselborg.
Hårt.
Run it back, and they'll kill their own as well as some of the back. But it leaves Team North America for the moment sitting 3. Do you appreciate playing a skins game at this point in your preparation, or is it more of a hindrance here?
No, like I think when we talked about it earlier in this game, where it's a good training tool. You saw, again, rocks deep. You can't do that in a traditional game either in your 4-man game. So skins makes you pay even quicker for it because everybody is going right to that 4-foot. So I think it's a good training tool. You got to throw the right weight. You got to control the front. It's all the same things as in the standard game.
I think we just go around that.
Okay, just
She makes
top 4.
this.
I like it.
Mark's concerned
Could
about
do
the
something
triple.
like this, Benny.
Go hit it right through the opening
Timeout.
there. All 3 yellows go. Now the right-hand one might jam, but you have to guard that hole, if anything, that little right-hand double.
Around the corner.
So,
You go around the corner.
depending where she hits it, that's
fine.
close.
I'm just thinking if we go around the corner, I mean, that could go into there.
That's what I'm
I'm thinking
saying.
this
Here's
might
my thought.
consolidate our deuce if we go over here, right?
It does. The only, yeah. If you're here,
Because even if that's
she makes
there-
the triple.
Well, John Schuster has a chance here to pick up the skin. They carried over 5, so this is a full point available. It's interesting here. He can run back and lose the shooter because there's an outside little yellow biter there just on the edge under the hand. You can see it maybe from Tyler George. So if he really bangs this back and loses the shooter, he does have a safety stone. But right now, it's a carryover. Here we go. Run it back. Oh, I got to spill it. Move it.
You can't sweep that
I'm
time.
sorry, man.
It's still one red.
It's still red. Sorry, man. Jesus. My fault. Sorry, Pete.
Oh.
I guess this is group fight.
Yeah, he did.
turns out, thankfully, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, he did. Tyler getting caught up in it and sweeping the world stone.
You can do any of these. You can do this.
But it was.
Or you throw it right in front and just bite the center.
We can do it one more time.
This has to be a really precise guard. That's all, guys. I don't mind it. Then he's,
Do you like it
she's running it. She's going to get something.
Yeah.
So the world with that steal gets them a little closer. They pick up a full point.
I either like that one or around the corner. You pick.
Let's move this then.
Okay.
It's protecting that cluster of stones, Russ, that, you know, you freeze down to it if you're Team World down there, and that could be an opportunity for a force, even a steal, if you can even tap them around. That's what's causing Mark and team to try to consider where the best position is. I think they're going to try and come top 8.
I think so.
You don't want it long. They'll just wrap around.
Yeah, line's the real key here. You know, even if they don't make, Eriksson doesn't make the triple, if they get him behind the T line, Mark's got to be careful.
And where you leave this one, if Kate's...
Hard line.
It's a lot more than top 8. They must be deciding to tap.
Weight's good. What do you want to do?
Kate Cameron.
Yep, 12. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Keep going. Get that off there. Out of there. Okay. I just moved this a little, Oscar.
Okay.
Yikes.
I kind of fell asleep on you there. Sorry, Ben.
Okay, Kate.
That's not good.
It's a little light.
Does everything go, or does one get caught? Or do you eventually run out of
arrows?
I'm just about out of ink, I think. I'm guessing, Vic, this one goes for sure. It's this one might go that way and get close to a jam, but I think that rock will jam over there. But doesn't matter. You have to play it, and this is the right player to throw it. You should get everything behind the tee line, which would be huge.
And a Hasselborg. Bang. Oh, catchers, and they'll look at that. They're going to sit at the back.
Also.
Beautiful.
You know, if that one hit the wall.
Remember now, North America needs 2 here. Could those 2 come into play when it's all said and done?
No.
And she has to. Oh, yeah. Had to.
But stepped on it. No choice here. It's just too late in the end. You've got to hit this, and now there's going to be a come-around chance for Eriksson.
Yes, it's strong. Trying. Come on.
Okay, Kate.
Okay.
Sorry, good throw.
Away they go.
It's all right.
Okay, Kate.
A couple options here, Cheryl. Yeah, you can play the come-around. Hit roll's tricky, because if you don't roll perfect, Mark's going to roll somewhere else. I think the come-around's probably the easiest. They're your color up there.
Because if you don't do it, they may.
Right.
I like it. Runda med den kölstenen.
Well, again, the question is here, if you are, is it better to think steel here for the skin or the force for world?
Well, the steal will come about maybe because of a miss, but you're setting up right now for the force. Try and get something in place to set up for that force point. You play that to double in the back, and you don't make that, and now the deuce is on again. So I like this.
Even if you make the double, like you said, Mark's going to duck around that guard and maybe get his 2 the old-fashioned way.
Now you're chasing.
Yep, shut up then.
Plan B here, it's heavy.
Eriksson and his first. He couldn't have been playing around those corners, could he?
He was.
With that kind of weight?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he didn't come close to those stones.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, and then he has to make a freeze, and if he makes a good freeze, you have a good chance at blasting it. So I like the nose. This isn't curling as much as you think. No, I'm thinking like half.
Okay.
Hack's good, right?
Okay. Finish at the end, just over the line. Is that
once it gets to the line?
Yeah.
You can't be a great player unless you're a great ice reader.
Roll the split center.
That's
Mark does a
ideal.
wonderful job of figuring it out here. They've missed a couple interns at the far end by taking way too much ice.
That's the spot. You okay with that ice?
Hack weight.
Yeah. Thought Kate was a little tight and it didn't do much, so I think we were weight right with that ice for good. It's just half.
Yeah, we got this one.
Kevin Cooey watching a couple of his Olympic teammates. Gold medal winners both in Vancouver.
Close, bumper.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now expecting it to start to move here.
Close.
As soon as it hits that
On its own,
hog line on its own.
Okay.
And will sit in front. So you're going to remove it. You're going to have some
I think that's good.
traffic to get it by.
Yeah, I think that's best. Good sweeping,
Really
guys.
good, bud.
Yeah, really good sweep. Thanks.
Måste vi lägga full 4. 4,5 fot så är den.
Playing the come around again.
Yeah, good positioning. Like this double's very automatic, but then it just stays there. It's a hit for 2 for somebody like Kennedy. You can't leave him that. Just play that come around. The hard part now is to get it buried. You got to make sure you hang around for shot.
Could you go wide out turn, or is it that too tricky?
Yeah, you'd never get enough of the 4-foot, I don't think, Vic.
Okay.
Don't think so. This will curl here.
Okay.
He was just way heavy in that first one.
So maybe a little doubt in the mind of Oscar Eriksson here as he plays his last. Right now,
Gav den lite grann ändå.
Kennedy
Linjen är bra.
and North America sitting the 2 they need for the skin. It's a half point.
Pia nu kommer den.
He's running the same way.
Look at that, they're not even close. There's a half a stone.
Kom igen, hela vägen. Kör, kör!
But they will get it there and drag it there.
Well, he finished a ton then once it got by the guard. It looked like it was hanging, didn't curl at all till the guard.
Yeah, that's a tricky spot. You could take a lot less ice. They got by that top by a lot. Pretty good, though. That's going to be the issue because you saw, even with that kind of a be there draw weight, now you throw a little more weight, where will the curl be?
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. There was half a stone separate between those as they went by.
Yeah. So it curled a rock and a half to get it where it is. Still room, though, for Kennedy. Only have to move it a foot.
That draw has whirled in position to steal the skin. Keeper. Wilson called off by Cameron.
No.
Oh, that early pounding now. What has that done? Got to touch that over, though, and then sit down. Where are you going to go? Oh, and roll too far. And so that one at the back edge will result in a carryover. Break draw, Oscar Eriksson. Yeah, fist bump. It's a wonderful facility, this Western Fair Sports Center. This is their Olympic-sized hockey facility. There's 3 others just a hallway away. And all of them very busy. Hockey tournaments going on. And there's the Standard Bread track. There's a casino nearby. Just a great spot here in London, and our final day. Our coverage of the World Financial Group Continental Cup. So we have the carryover. That half is added now to a full point.
Line's good.
And we're playing for 1.5 points here in the 7th, and it is Team World. Oscar Eriksson skipping. Who will need to score 2 playing the Redstones. In that race to 30.5. Just the half point now separating.
Really nice.
Känns lång. Hur lång? Bak 8. Här på veka.
This is the other side that'll run dead straight to the hog line.
Var sugen på ticken hon eller? Bak 12. Bak 8. Bak 8. Ja, Anna.
Might be going around, right around it all.
Jag kan köra ner den långt ändå. Japp. Kom igen.
Okay.
That's the second point.
You get what we call
Or you wanna
dished
come to
ice.
it.
You can
Either
just
or.
about put the broom middle 8 foot out to the edge at the 12, and the rocks all end up the same spot. Both teams have figured it out. It's great for this format because everything's a race to the middle, and if it doesn't curve to the middle, it's not much of a race. So
Line's good. You got
it's nice that they curve.
Yep. Line's good.
Gotta go. Gotta go. We're like, gotta
Hard,
go.
Hard then.
Where is it?
Top four.
Whoa then, whoa then.
Whoa. You're coming to ours.
Yep.
Top four.
Hard for line.
Go.
Hard for line. Keep going. Line these up. Keep going, Kate.
Keep going,
Kate. Good spot, Ben.
Sorry, Mark. A little late there. It's fine, man.
Nice brush. Great judgment. Nice little combination here that these four can come together and play as well as they have.
It's quite impressive.
It's great playing mixed. We played mixed for years and went into playdowns, and I enjoyed it. It's different dynamics than with your 4-man or 4-woman team.
Whoa. Okay.
You hear a lot of players talk about, too, after this event, that some of the stuff they learned from other teams, what other teams do. I mean, it's not all the same. And learning some tips from a Mark Kennedy or from, Rachel Holman, it's an advantage at these events for some of these players.
I played the Canadian mix with Wendy a couple times when I first moved to New Brunswick, and I made this really nice freeze in the 10th end. And I thought, well, I've got this game on, and the guy made a 40-foot angle raise to make the shot. It was Kevin Cooey. I didn't know him at the time.
What year was that?
2000, I think.
2000, yeah.
Keep going.
99 or 2000, yeah.
Keep going. Okay, girls. Good sweeping. Shoot. Good sweep, guys. Kant ungefär. Känns som en minst en normal. Ja. Kör normal, lite plus. Lite plus. 9-0. 9-0. Ja. Normal. 9-0. Ja.
Mabergs. Hasselborg. Get it by first. Oh, it just a little straightened out.
Oh.
Bra sop.
That could have taken a grain of granite off that stone, but it just straightens it out.
I don't think the card moved. That's incredible.
Watch. Just a little bit.
Try to make that shot. That's huge. You get that second one out of there. So now Candy's got to be a little careful here now.
A little bit for line, Les.
Come on, Les.
Okay.
Where are we?
It's going to overcurl.
No.
Yeah, are you?
Completely missed guard here, it looks like. Once it hits that center line, it'll curl hard.
Okay, that's all right.
Well, it has been a close game, and it's reflected in the numbers. Just 2 points separating percentage. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Nice opportunity all of a sudden if you could get to the inside here. It's tricky because we know it's straight here.
Dryg Sari. Japp, håll den. Japp. Kom igen. Sorry.
And able to avoid the jab at the back. Back 8 foot. The world needing to score the 2 for the skin. That is 1.5 points.
Double. Taking the double.
I think Anna, the way that ran, she wondered if her weight was up.
I think they're going the other way, weren't they?
They were trying to get that inside roll.
Normal.
You want the roll?
We'll see.
2 options here, the double or hit and roll buried.
Here, switch me up.
Well, that's, okay, that to me, you always want to know what you're throwing. When he says we'll see, what's that tell you? Sure.
Well, just he's going to make the call at the last minute. He's not sure on this spot. I think that this has been so many times, it's either run or they've caught the spot where it'll curl.
Whoa, finish.
Nope. And he stuffed it.
Yeah.
They stuffed it in the back.
It is. It's a tough spot to call. And Kate was good with it. She knew what the weight was and throw out the broom, but he was going to make the call last minute.
Så. Ja, och så nu. Och så nu va. Lättare. Ja.
Halva fyrfoten är Max.
Bra fart.
Bra linje.
Spara din. Den är där.
Helst inte.
Okej, lugna.
4.
Whoa, whoa.
Big rotation. This could glide a little farther than they think it is.
Kommer ner ganska bra.
Well by guard 1. And well by guard 2. And a little slam of the brush as that will get in behind. There is great finish. But it's all very late.
I haven't even been close to the center line.
I like it.
Can probably give me a... That's close.
This is more so
Right
than
on the
any
edge of
other
the floor.
sheet. We haven't seen the sheet very much, but this is magnified for how long it will run and how late the finish is.
Really bad positioning there. It's just, you know, Mark glues one on. How do you get your 2?
Yeah.
How do you get your 1?
This is the spot he struggled with. So trying to
That
get it
line's
with the
good.
right
You can
weight.
bump it a couple inches.
Sure.
Look at that. They're taking less than 3 feet.
And he's trying to bump it.
You could go edge of the 12 and get 6 feet of curl.
Yeah, you're right.
You got close.
Room.
Okay, top 4. Line's actually pretty close.
Room.
Room
T.
still. Line's not an issue. This looks hot. T plus. Back 4.
No. What you got?
Yeah, if you want to stay on nose of this. Yep. I don't know what you want to do.
Shot might be impossible.
And they'll slide by and
That's
sit for second shot.
The other thing to remember when it's that straight is it's less distance. Like I talked about, if you went edge of the 12, it curves 6 feet. It's really got farther to travel, therefore it's slower. And that spot's so fast because there's no curl.
Well, and I think the mistake and understanding was trying to tap it, just freeze to it.
Yeah.
So as we drop in on the game between Nina Roth and Fujisawa with a full point at stake here, it is the Japanese sitting the 1. That's that shot on the top of the lid. They thought about this for the longest time. Roth looks like if she could just make the double run, red onto yellow, get rid of shot, and force the carryover, this might be the ticket here. Roth, the American Olympian. Tabitha Peterson calling line. Get it by now. And have you got them both? Oh, goodness, you're going to get it. They found the gap in the hole, and they're going to get the point.
Brilliant.
Sorry. Fan, det är nästan bättre överspelaren ändå.
That or just straight freeze?
2 timeouts or 1?
1, that's it.
Whatever you see, Mark.
You might see Kennedy take on the
Mine,
double.
You got to stick it, though.
I think I like it. Even if you,
Well, I haven't made this draw once.
Well, we found the line.
So
We did
sitting
that.
at the back is Team World.
This
is a get around a center guard for the 2, it looks like. Second shot right now is top 8 foot. Schuster.
Go, Snyder! Hard! Hard left! Hard!
Oh, now you got to have anything left. Can't roll too far. That's a boy, you bet. There they are, Schuster.
USA.
Sorry, I have no idea what happened. That's not a celebration.
Mark's given up on that, for him, out-turn draw. Thin double here. He'd like to stick it, too.
Hebert. Wilson can't keep up. Hebert staying with it. Here we go. Bang. Stick it. Oh, you're right there on the pin.
He didn't like the other shot.
Nice shot, Mark.
It's such a good message there, Cheryl, isn't it? You got to play the shot you're going to make.
You knew that'd be easier than the straight draw, did you? Oh my God.
No, girl.
That spot was killing me. Good call.
Ut och toucha egen kanske.
Det känns som att du touchar egen, men...
Men man behöver spela så hårt kanske?
Jag tror den går över. Den kan
typ lika svår så...
Men där kommer draga dit och
If you can hit
jag kan nog till och med
what you
träffa
can
på
see,
Jag vet inte riktigt vad du har.
can you make the
Ja, det är den
double,
här då. Så jag kan ju träffa så här.
lose the shooter, and score your 2 for the skin?
Ja, men det.
Yeah, I think so, Cheryl. You can definitely make the double. That goes out that way. That goes out that way. The problem is it going to knock that red one out? And then you got 2 choices, Vic. You could come down with like a board weight and try to save the thrown rock, or you can throw a rocket and hope you save that one.
Yeah, go across the top of the back yellow.
With some speed.
Thin, yeah.
But you think you might lose your back red. It's close.
Nicholas Edin, Team World looking on.
Hits about half this, Cheryl. Hits a lot of the back yellow. He misses the red. I think it's there.
No, I do too. I don't know if you do hit that back when you have to really
Hit it thin, don't
Yeah,
you? Yeah,
real
yeah, yeah.
Oh boy, here they go, Sundgren Mobbergs. Got to get it by the stone, top 12. Get it by that one first. Hang no. Far enough. More. Got to get it more. Got to get it more. Oh, and he did. Brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah, the one that
What a
was
game.
stationary.
You definitely
Now
touched that.
they're thinking now they may have burned a stone.
Hit it hard. Have a look at it,
But
Oscar, on
you
the screen.
probably would have.
Probably would have.
It looked like it was in enough.
Have a look now. They're looking to us now for a replay, and if in fact they burned it.
Can we see a replay?
Yeah.
Good shot.
Brilliant shot. But did they touch the stone?
Probably hit it.
I think it was almost
make it.
impossible to jam it.
Yeah,
Here we go. Gets it by. Now. Oh, she touched that stone. The shot stone.
Didn't do much though, did it, Cheryl?
Not at all. Didn't move it.
I didn't even see you in the picture.
So Benny, are you
Not
saying-
sure that changes the result. That would be my guess.
You ask her.
Touches the shot stone right. Watch. There.
Right there. She touched it. Yeah, but we need to see if
Can we see the overview again?
Yeah.
If it anything, it would have went which way though?
Straight back.
Now from up above.
Like it went straight
See if
back.
the yellow one moves here.
Yeah, it
like
did it
that.
here. Yeah.
And she makes it either way.
Yeah.
Would have made it? Yeah. Okay, they're saying it would have made it anyways.
Good shot, Oscar.
Thank you.
Good shot there. Would have made it.
2 red.
And it is 2 red. And it's point. Team World. Great game. Well, let's look again at this last shot. So, Erickson, watch. Malberg's here. She touches that yellow stone, the shot rock. Did she move it? Maybe a hair, but it wouldn't have resulted. Didn't change the outcome, and that's the gentlemanly person thing to do. Great shot. They pick up the 1.5 points. And now lead at 3-1. We're going to the 8th. It's another point available. Team North America. Mark Kennedy will have last rock. So they'll need to score the 2 for the skip. Playing the Yellowstone.
Just 2 brilliant skip shots at end marks. Cross double, and then you have back run back double. It's great.
12. Full 4 i frysen. Hänger lite. 12-8. Är den minsta hård så är vi vid. 8.
A little wider than the last one.
Deras gled på i slutet. Anna var med.
4.
Nej.
4. Nej.
Fan vad den här glider alltså.
Den är ut lite vidare, men jag tror den är nog lite rakare.
Felt like a little bit more. I don't think so. Careful, guys. Take a look. This is the
Line's good.
Take a look.
Leslie
You
Wilson.
can bump it 4 inches. It's perfect.
Okay.
We got to go for that.
Go ahead, then.
We
Go
can
ahead.
maybe
Line's
bounce
great.
it.
Line's great. Line's perfect to move it a little. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Great shot, Les. Good. Good sweeping.
Really noticed with Leslie this game, anytime she either adds or pulls off a bit, she's got a great awareness for her slide. She's always right. She's like, I've added a little bit here, and she did, or I've pulled off, and they've had to go.
Tredjedel.
Ja.
It's this yellow thin. The red will drag enough. Should be able to get both yellows here.
Christopher Sundgren. He just picked it right off the face.
Okay. Ja. Ja, bra. Bra, Kippa.
Watch this.
That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Hard less.
Just touch the red.
Hard less.
A little, but my goodness.
Hard.
Stone's going at 90-degree angles.
Really got to go, guys. Come on, Les. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
You're close. You're
Keep
close.
going.
You're there.
Whoa.
Keep going, though.
Whoa.
Keep going.
Yep. Move it a bit. Move it a bit.
Keep going. Move it a little. Great shot, Benny.
Yeah, terrific. You got to give credit here. You're getting some great calls, line calls from Kate Cameron at third, and then when they're teaming up, she and Leslie Wilson are doing a great job on the brushing and the judgment.
No question
Not
about
familiar with these, you know, who's throwing it.
Good sweeping, Kate. Out of girl.
Yeah, that's
Well
good.
done.
Needs to hit this one almost as thin as the last one to make the double. Otherwise, he stuffs that yellow that was just thrown.
Hasselberg, now Bergs. Oh!
Ut.
And
not too bad for a
it
lead.
will, yes, come back. Sit on the edge.
Lite lös
Remember
bara,
now,
lite
that
lös.
is a potential second point. You need 2 for the skin.
You heard Oscar say, not too bad for a lead.
Can you think less, a little less?
True.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
A little bit of room, but line's good.
Top 8.
Go ahead for top 8.
You gotta go.
Looks like.
We gotta go for top 8.
Go.
Hard. Come on, ladies. Come on. Go.
Hard.
Keep going.
Get in there. Get it in there.
Okay, well, let's be able to use this. That's fine, Benny.
Sorry, guys. Great
Enough.
sweeping. Good sweeping.
That is a big drag for those two as we take the check the game story. Wonderful game played. Numbers, not when you make shots like Kennedy and Erickson have been making. In fact, the whole team. Brilliant game. It's all brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Bra fart.
Might not do this in a close game playing in this situation, but it's a nice chance to steal here.
4, 10. Tappa. Oh, 10. Slippa. Helst framför 10. Japp.
Hasselborg coming the other way and wrapping it around.
Top 4.
Brilliant shot making here.
I think that's close.
Okay, line's good.
Benny.
Room.
It's close.
Room.
Line's really nice.
Should be there.
Room then.
Should be there.
Line's really good. Yep.
Line's perfect.
Line's perfect.
Line only.
Wait only. T.
It's there.
Whoa.
Wait only.
Whoa. Can we move it a little? Yep.
Line's perfect.
Stay on that angle. It's good.
Very good
Shot, Kate.
That's very nice. Kate Cameron. Maybe this will turn around the Englot team with these two playing a terrific game.
Oh, kid, that's such a great setup shot. Run something back into that later.
Lite insida här är också jävligt bra.
Englot and Renora Westcott will be teamed with Kevin Cooey tonight, and Brent Lang in the other mixed game will feature Brad Gushue Thomas Ulsrud when we join you for the final draw here in London.
Perfekt fart. Kommer nu. Trippa. Trippa. Lite kort eller...
Ja, bra Liv.
Det är bra. Mark.
I think you try to plant it now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And if you take the guard, you take the guard.
Okay. Oh.
Throw normal.
Yeah, with the hammer, they're not too upset if they open it up. And they need to play this just that tight.
If we do have a carryover, it'll just split the point. No extra ends. Now it's up to Ebert to save this. Get this by the guard. Oh, and that'll do.
Incredible stuff.
She's just had a remarkable game.
Has she ever?
That's like you said it best though, Vic. That's all it takes with a high-level athlete to get that confidence, and it could change that whole Englot team around.
Now at 88% game. Starting off down in the mid-90s earlier. Kate Cameron.
Ja. Den rakare.
Vad tror du sådär? Gillar du det?
Lite mycket kanske. Okej, det är bra.
Sari!
Skip stones, Oscar Eriksson.
Sari! Dryg Sari! Dryg Sari! Dryg Sari! Nej.
Sundgren, Mavericks. Backing off, and he'll just bang it right on the nose and sit there. Underneath that center guard.
Well, the worst part is it leaves Mark the chance to get underneath and in front of the tee line.
Hey, Marcus. Hackley. Oh, I got
Oscar threw that through the break. He just threw it a little too hard.
That's okay. I was all on top of it this time.
You were. Like that with Hack?
Love it.
Okay.
Just for the hack.
Kennedy.
No, Benny.
Nice,
no.
Benny. Whoa.
His first.
Close. Really
No,
close.
never.
No. No, it's not curling.
Whoa. Yep.
Go away. Yep.
Can he get across the nose? Can he get across the nose? You're rolling it away. Nah, he's rolling it away. Half a stone. Now we're dropping in here. Schuster and DeCruz with the world sitting 1, 2, and 3. Final stone for Schuster. And right now, the full 1-point skin belongs to the world and the Swiss Olympians, DeCruz. Somehow got a rattle in there off that one at the back, and maybe sit there for second shot. Get in. Oh! And that will, right now, is the force.
It's almost as good as he could do it. Yep. He missed that by nothing. Yep. It is what it is. Good game, guys.
Now, DeCruz does have, of course, the last rock, and picked that right out of there as Team World has called timeout in our game.
Brilliant shot by Schuster, though. He got all he could out of that. That's no picnic for.
Benoit Schwartz throwing the 4 stones for DeCruz.
Oh, this is trouble.
Yannick had to come over, and we'll get nothing. And so that one means they will split the point.
Lite mer. De 98 som du haft.
Ja, den här var den som blev topp 12 här kände att jag stannade av
No
lite.
choice here for Oscar, Cheryl. You got to A, bury it, B, be shot. I think you've got to go deep.
Final stone here on sheet A. And the roll inside. And so with that one, and I stand corrected, they're going to draw to the button for that final point. So we won't split the point. We'll draw to the button. And it'll happen on both sheet A and sheet C.
Look at the line on this. Perfect.
Erickson. And around he goes.
All in. Slick.
And he is the shot stone.
Oh, good. Big slash, half rock. Less than that quarter, hey?
Quarter makes it.
Quarter, third, you get it, I think.
This won't do anything.
Right there?
Yeah.
Just high side slash your own stone into that. Don't even have to stick around.
Pretty thin, though.
It is.
Third make it, Mark? Yeah. Quarter for sure makes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now it's a stolen point for Team World,
Okay,
sitting back,
just a little
center
bit left.
line, back edge of the 4.
Hebert should be able to hold it in this area. It's very straight here.
2 other games that we're going to draw to the button for that final point. Here we go. Kennedy, Hebert's got him now. Coming off, angle it back, and that stone on the top edge will come into play. North America will pick up the full points. You don't see it often, a stone on the edge of the 12 in a skins game. That means the difference.
Good job, partner.
Good job.
So now draws to the button for the point remaining. Peter de Cruz, Switzerland. His team from Geneva.
Benoit's got to regroup here. He had a much easier chance of winning the last end than he does now, so he's got to stick one on the pin here. Just floated that out a little bit, and we know how unforgiving it is. Kennedy's rock didn't curl a quarter inch coming down there. It's the same in every sheet. You gotta get very release sensitive.
De Cruz put the brush down just inside the edge of the 8. Claudio Petz on the right, Valentin Tanner on the left. De Cruz, the skip, who throws second stones. And sit and slides just to the back edge.
Pretty good after just throwing a 6-second pick attempt.
.7 centimeters. Interesting that Schuster's going the other side.
Could have been that he had played that last time that he played a draw, was down there, familiar with the weight, or threw more times on that side.
Good.
He's had an outstanding Continental Cup. The entire U.S. team.
It's at 3 rounds, we're in trouble, guys.
John Landsteiner, Matt Hamilton haven't laid a lick to this. Tyler George just waiting for this to dig in, if it will. Has to dig in. Oh, here we go! How do you like that? And now they'll just do it.
Yeah, it was looking heavy.
Boy, they didn't lay a lick. That was all on its own. Hey, officials confirm that it's 1 yellow.
That was awesome.
It's your line, Vic. I thought it was a 9. It was really a 6. I won.
That's right. He won the lottery. So now we go to sheet A for the full point. Schuster winning 4-1. Satsuki Fujisawa. Chinami Yoshida. Calling line, it is Yumi Suzuki, Yorika Yoshida. Oh, now here she comes. Chinami as well. This is going to be a drag, ladies. This is a huge drag, ladies. What can you do with this? How far can you get it? Oh, and just shy of the top 4. Laser right in the center of the stone.
A lot of points drifting to the North American side in the last few seconds. Kennedy getting that point, Schuster getting his point. A really good chance for Nina Roth here.
78.6 is the measurement.
Like the last one.
Exactly.
Nina's last rock was a little bit less ice than this, with the exact same shot in the 8th end. She should have a really good idea what that's going to do.
Where did all the people go? Unbelievable how quiet you can get. Nina Roth, Tabitha Peterson, calling line. Aileen Geving closes a stone, and you can see Becca Hamilton saying, "Just let's back off this here. We got to wait for this to come down." Remember, now they were just shy of the 4. Now they're going. There's 4, and oh, looks like it may have slid that much too far. And we'll wait for the official to make it official. Center of the stone. .8. Red it is. It's a World will pick up the full point. As you said, that stops a little bit of bleeding for Team World. So we'll head into tonight's final skins evening with North America leading by 2 over Team World. What an afternoon it's been. Fantastic.
The 2018 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2018 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years, by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
So our final evening will again be skins play, and will feature Brad Kuju and his team, Canadian World Champion, against Thomas Ulsrud, silver medalist from Vancouver, as they play in this final evening of this year's Continental Cup. What an afternoon that was. Till we talk with you again tonight, thank you for joining us here in London. It's all on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is next.